Hey guys, I'm Zaria Lene and welcome back to another motherfucking YouTube video.
Once upon a time, they lived to have a Juku Barbie. Used to watch the game in Madison Square Garden. Coliseum block on the weekends. Italian ices from the Puerto Ricans. She rep queens like a crown or a real poofy gown. Or the little white lady out in London. Queensbridge, Far Rock, Southside.
Okay, so this video has been highly anticipated. And I must say, I've been holding off because, you know, me and the nigga was still cool. But after some shit that happened, nah, we gotta get it up, fool. And you know, I hate to be that bitch, and I hate to come on here, but people been wanting this story time anyway, so it's like, why not capitalize off that lame ass nigga? So, today I'm gonna tell y'all the lovely story about how I got cheated on with the receipts. I have 62 of them bitches, so we finna be here. We finna be here for a cool little minute. Yep, so let's get right into the YouTube video. These, I'm gonna give y'all the list of names right here. I'm gonna get, his name is gonna be Track Star. The first girl I found out about, her name gonna be,
what's T?
her name,
She is the YouTube vid.
her name gonna be Subway. So Track Star, Subway, and then we can include my friends. Well, y'all know them, so I'm not gonna give them no code name. I'm not gonna give them no code name. So starting off from the beginning, me and Track Star met through Instagram or whatever. I follow his spam page because I seen him on my main page. I had followed him on my main page for a long little time, and he had was posting his spam, so I was like, okay, let me follow it. So here got a couple messages from us texting and stuff from the jump. So y'all know I'm not lying about nothing, poo. Nothing is being lied about. I'm gonna blur his name and stuff because you're not finna get me for a defamation of character, poo, because I'm telling the real story. So yeah, me and Track Star met on Instagram. It was cool. Like, he was a shitty ass boyfriend, really. Like, I can't name one time. I can't name. And if you ever feel like in this video I'm being rude as fuck or I'm being mean, this is the nigga that cheated on me. So mean is out the window, bro. Enjoy the rest of the story. And one time I didn't pull out my card to pay for something, but hey, you know, to each his own. You know, you can't expect much from a nigga that got one pair of shoes, but hey. So
I don't care, I'm coming to you.
so literally, me and Track Star, we was cool. I met him while I was in college. This was like end of August, maybe. So end of August, that's when we started up things. We started dating by September, and it was cool. We would be on FaceTime because we didn't go to college in the same state. I was in college in Louisiana, and he was in college in this small ass school in Texas on a track scholarship. On a track scholarship. So that's a little background that y'all need to know. So around where this shit really started going downhill, I want to say like October, it was this period where he was just not talking to me for like 3 or 4 days, I want to say. And he would, whatever lie he came up with, I believed him, because shit, he was my boyfriend at the time. And he was supposed to come see me I think that next week. So he was supposed to come see me, and he still came and saw me. Like, I drove down there to get him and drove his ass back. Like, crazy times.
No car, no money,
Really, like, what did he bring to my life? Nothing. Like, nothing. I'm still that bitch. So Thanksgiving break rolls around or whatever, and we cool, we caking it up. Like, we spent Thanksgiving together, I think. Well, we spent Thanksgiving night together, and he had a party the next day. And the night of that party was the first time he told me he loved me or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm trying to get y'all the background of the story, so when shit hit the fan, shit finna really hit the fan. So he told me he loved me to drive my car. Told me he loved me to drive my car, really. That's what I feel like it gave. I really never felt like he loved me in a relationship, per se, but hey, it ain't nothing to dwell about now, because I don't give a fuck. So, then, we go back to school or whatever. Well, he go back to school first. I go back to school, like, early December. So, I go back to school. We cool or whatever. Mind y'all, for Christmas break, I picked that nigga up and took him back to where we from. We from blank. We from an area in Texas. So I picked that nigga up and he came home with me. So December come and this is a totally different nigga. Like, I'm like, this is definitely not the nigga I was just with. So let's get into the first incident that happened. The first incident that happened, I caught this girl calling his phone. And mind you, she was younger. Like, not at this time, I'm 18 and he 19. So younger, when I'm talking younger, I'm talking 15, 16. And this is where Subway comes in. This is where Subway comes in, the girl. So here go the screenshots. For me, well, let me tell y'all what happened. So the night that I went through his phone, I went through his phone. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. She calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Pick that bitch up and let's see what she's talking about. So I called the bitch back. First of all, I call her back. I'm not meaning to call her no bitch, but I am blocked because I said I wouldn't be cool with her after this shit. I don't care, bitch. So I'm blocked or whatever. So I call her back, and mind you, I'm my other friends at the time, not the friends right here. My other friends at the time, I had caught them, and I was like, I went to my car. I said, I think this nigga is cheating on me. Like, no bullshit. So I'm literally, y'all, I swear to God, I'm literally putting my hands on this nigga. Like, I don't know, I'm finna beat you up type shit. But I'm like, get the fuck out. Like, you know how you be when you say get the fuck out. I don't gotta lie about nothing. I don't gotta lie about nothing. And I've been sparing you. So for you to do all this shit to me when I've been being nice is... I give it up to you. I give it up to you for being an ain't shit ass nigga. I really do. Clap it up. You still ain't changed. After a year, you still is the same ain't shit ass nigga. And that's crazy. I called the girl from my phone and she had my number and we had got on the phone and she showed me every fucking thing. Now, all the screenshots not gonna be included, but these are the ones that I kept that was prevalent to the story. So, I got the screenshots from her. And then she was being a weirdo, and she was mad that I had forgave a nigga the first time I forgave a nigga. So she was upset about that. That's where I'm blocked. But she was a weirdo. Next, the second incident, this happened. Literally, she literally told me everything, expected me to leave him, and expected girl power and stuff. But I'm sorry, once you get, like, you can't tell a girl how to feel or what to do once you get cheated on. But if you ain't been in that position, you're not really gonna know. So the next part of December, going into like New Year's and New Year's Eve or whatever, me and this nigga were arguing every fucking day because he would literally go hang out with his friends. Mind you, this nigga ain't never took me on no date, ain't paid for shit, like, but you out with your homeboys at parties every fucking night, paying $2 to $3 to get in, but you don't got $15 to take me on no date, give me some flowers, nothing. Like, this nigga was really, like, shitty as fuck. So we was arguing every day that week, and he was like, I'm sorry. That's all he could say. I'm sorry. 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 Nobody gives a fuck after so many I'm sorry's. Like, you not changing. You still the same nigga. Like, literally still the same nigga I met a year ago, last year in August. You're still the same nigga. Like, we don't care no more. So the second event, I went through his phone again. Because if you cheated on me the first time, a week prior, how you still continuing to cheat on me? So I went through that nigga phone again. We in here. We in my room. Mind you, he would go out, then come home to me. And I really think he was doing that because his bed was on the floor. But, you know, that's besides the point of the story. I'm not no bitch that's gonna get on here and shame you, but you didn't talk so bad about me, and I've been so fucking nice to you, and you really just took all that shit for granted. So it's really fuck you now. Like, no bullshit. Like, so fucking nice after. Anyway. So the second time he cheated on me, we was in my room, and I had his, like, I just had like a feeling. Someone was like, go through that nigga phone. The password was changed. I was like, okay, so isn't it? It's definitely something going on. You wouldn't change your password if you wouldn't hide nothing. I feel like my password ain't never changed. So we in here. I'm pretending I'm on my shit. Like, I'm pretending to stock the fridge or whatever. I take his phone off of D&D, and then it's some name that pop up, and she been calling him back to back to back to back to back. I'm like, okay. I peep it. I put the phone back on D&D. Mind you, I left this part out of the story because I forgot. So while one of the times she called, because, you know, I take the phone off of D&D or whatever, she called. I pick up, and she like, hello? And I said, hello? And she like, oh, is Trackstar there? And I'm like, yeah, he's asleep. And she like, oh, okay, I'm gonna call back. And then she proceeded to keep calling. My thing is, as a female, like, that was my red flag, and that was my confirmation that I was getting cheated on. But as the side bitches, nothing in your head was like, oh shit, he got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. So then he get up. I'm by my fridge or whatever, and I'm just talking. He's scrolling on his phone, and I snatched that bitch. And then we right here playing Ring of Rosie around the pole. We playing Ring of Rosie around the pole or whatever, and I'm like chill, like we watching TV, like, no, nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna go sit down. Just let me go. Mind you, he's grabbing me, cause he knew he fucked up. So literally, he let me go. I fucking sprint out this room. I do the motherfucking dash, bitch. And yeah, I went through that phone. It was 8 to 9 bitches. It was probably even more of him texting them, linking them. Look, here go him. Like, I got pictures and shit with him with girls. Like, it got that deep. Like, this nigga is a cheater. Like, for real. So, by the time I'm done going through the phone, he got my phone for whatever the fuck reason. I'm not no fucking cheater, baby. You my first boyfriend. Why the fuck would I sit up here and cheat on you? Like, you damn near my first everything. Like, why would I sit up here and do some lame ass shit like that? Like you. Why would I be a lame ass nigga like you? Why would I do that? So, I go out. By the time I'm done going through the phone, he outside in the car. He already know what's up. So I'm like, by the time you get home, well, I said by the time I get in this car, you better be at the crib or whatever, cause like it's over at this point. It's really over at this point. So I come in this house. I tell my mom, I said, I'm about to go. I can't tell you what's gonna happen, but I'm about to go. So I leave. I go pick up my best friend at the time, and I'm on the phone. Like, I'm on the phone with them. I'm sobbing because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga, I just took this nigga back a week ago, and like, not even, like, you can't make this shit up. Like, you cannot make this shit up. Like, that's why you're not supposed to forgive now, nigga. Learn from me. This is why you don't forgive niggas. So I literally got my keys, went to my ex-best friend's house. and shit went down. That's all I'm gonna say to the story. Now, this next part, well, I'm gonna put in screenshots during that day of what happened. Let me move to the side so y'all can see the screenshots of what happened. And I might even put like a pause frame of like just some incidents that we was going through, and I got a screenshot and it says. So literally, the next day, like the dumb bitch I am, we're still texting. We're still trying to figure shit out. And I went to see him like a dumbass. I went to see him. But you know what? I'm not finna shame me back then because I was in love. Like, that was my nigga. Like, we were cool. We was good. Like, I went to see him and we talked about working on shit or whatever. But what I found out was, look, this is recent. This is last month or so. This is what he told me. This whole time I'm thinking we trying to figure shit out. This what the fuck he doing right here in the screenshots. And this is recent. This is like last month recent. So he told me we was gonna work on shit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, like, cool. That nigga went to school and you couldn't get a response out of him. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we supposed to be working on shit and we supposed to be being cool, and in all these text messages you gonna see me being communicative as fuck, still being a girlfriend. Now let me tell you what the last straw really was, what broke the camel's back in February. So he had this track meet or whatever, and I was like, oh, good luck, I love you or whatever. And that nigga did not say that shit back. And I was on that phone, on that ass. Cause what? We supposed to be working on shit. We progressed. January, we was doing good. February, you couldn't get a response out of this nigga. We was doing good. And I already paid for this ESPN subscription. Like, I didn't pay to watch you, to support you. Like, I'm filming your shit. Like, getting ready to post. Like, but he ain't know that at the time. But still, I just don't feel like you should do nobody like that. And that nigga blew up on me, y'all, about how I ruined his track meet. And he can't be worried about shit like that. That's what niggas do when they want you to get gone. Like, and after that, he ghosted me. And you know what's so crazy? After all this, he ghosted me. Like, I'm the one that got ghosted. Like, no bullshit. Like, I'm the one that got ghosted. Like, for having a good heart, you get fucking ghosted. That's why you need to leave niggas where they got you fucked up at. And let me tell y'all what really came about of this video. So honestly, my friends been telling me you need to stop being nice. You need to stop sparing him. You shouldn't have did this. And you know, I'm be sitting there like, nah, y'all. Like, I want us to be on good terms. Like, I don't want no bad blood because I don't have beef. Well, now one of my exes, but like that don't got nothing to do with me. I don't got beef with none of my exes. Me and almost all my exes are cool. So I was like, oh no, I can't let it like hang like this. Like, I gotta like be nice. But after literally December the fucking 8th, and I'm gonna put the screenshot up, when I called that nigga and that nigga got on my phone and said, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care about you. We don't have nothing to talk about. What else he say? You just my entertainment. I was like, you know, I let that slide. I let that slide. Did I not? I let that slide. I let that slide. I was like, I'm hurt, but it's like, if I'm hurt, but like, it's cool. Like, I get it. Like, you know, like, it's been a year. Like, I can't expect, I was expecting it to get a change, considering I just seen a nigga in November, at the end of November, before he went back to school. I was like, okay. Then you got on my phone saying all that. If you see this is why this video got made, because you could have just been cool and cordial. Like, we was cool and cordial, and then you got so fucking weird. I'm not going to see nobody I don't give a fuck about. I'm not going to see I'm not finna put my lips on nobody I don't give a fuck about. But that's just me. And if you are, considering you're an ain't shit ass nigga, I don't expect nothing else out of you, Pooh. I don't give a fuck if you blow up my phone after this, call the authorities, call your mama. I didn't say no names. I didn't say your name. I didn't say the girls' names. I put up screenshots. And what you want to do? Get mad over screenshots? It's the truth. Like, what you want me to do about that? And I got shit to do with me. And any more screenshots that I find, I'ma come at the end of the video and I'ma clear them up. I'ma clear up all the shit that needs to be cleared up. But yeah, after all that, I never came out here. I never thought bad about the boy. I never had no ill intentions. Like, everything I did was out of purely being generous, like purely being nice as fuck, purely still having love for the boy, purely still like being overly nice, because this is my first love. Like, but nah, bruh, after you didn't say all that shit to me and then you call me a hoe when you the fucking hoe, bruh, like, that, it hurts my feelings. But it's like, what can I expect out of a ain't shit ass nigga? Like, a nigga with one pair of shoes. What can I expect out of a nigga that's broke? Really, what can I expect? So that's why the video got made. And for months, I've been sitting on screenshots. Months I ain't said nothing to you. Months I've been trying to be cool and cordial. And this how you do me? And this is exactly why the story got made. And the last time I tried to make this story, God was not trying to make it work, probably because I just seen him in November. Thank you so much for tuning into the YouTube video. If you liked it, make sure you leave a like, comment, and share. And I'll see you in the next vlog, actually, because me and my bitches are getting an Airbnb and we're finna turn the fuck up for Christmas. So stay tuned for that. I love you. Keep God in your life, fuck nigga.